Hello, hello. Welcome to another game of Mobile Suit Gundam Online. This is a little bit of a crazy one actually because I like legitimately crashed as the game was like loading in. So yeah, that happened. But we're back and we're going to be playing this deck again. Hopefully, by the way, hopefully, you guys, there's some differences, I suppose, or changes to the audio. Hopefully, there isn't a buzzing sound or a buzzing noise in the background. Um, I mean, there might still be. I'm not sure, but I'm hoping that there isn't. Because I plugged my I plugged my microphone into the front PC jack instead of the one in the back. Because I was using the one in the back because the one in the front wasn't working for me anymore. It stopped working, and then it started working again all of a sudden. I don't know what happened. I can't explain, what's going on, but that happened, and so, oh, I do not want to be killed by that red frame. Um, I'm not sure if I've recorded a game on this map or not. If I have, cool. If I haven't, well then, here we go. Hopefully it's a good one. We'll see. But basically, this is what this map is. You see the other team heading towards Z. Oh. Okay, well, not so bad, not so bad. We're coming up on top right now, but we'll see how long that lasts. The next big challenge for us is really going to be trying to hold back the other team, if we can. I'm not sure we'll be able to, but we came out on top. But again, being on top in this map is a fickle thing. We pretty much traded bases. The only thing that's keeping us on top right now is the fact that we actually got half damage on B. They got no damage on Y. So we ended up splitting alright. But the real test, I suppose, is going to come here a little bit. Hopefully we could take out that Zessa. I don't know. Let's not get killed by this. Strike freedom. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, oh man, they actually might bomb X. I mean, they shouldn't be able to, but they might. Okay, no, they're not going to. But as I was saying, hopefully there's some noticeable audio quality differences. If there isn't, well then that's unfortunate, but at least we tried. Do we have a rat? Felt like we have a rat, or felt like we had a rat on our team. So but yeah, if I get the chance to like compose my thoughts, I'll be able to explain this map a little bit more, because I genuinely, I do believe this is my first time actually recording this map. I don't think I've done it yet, so a little bit exciting. Oh, watch out for that. Oh man, he went after me too. He might. Oh yeah. The Dynamist is always a danger on this map, especially when you're a mobile suit that isn't too mobile. Not that Regelgu isn't mobile; it's super mobile, but yeah, you know how it is. Okay, Gelgu cannon time. We'll see how this goes. Oh, Mirage is on our team. Cool. Still trying to make this Gelgu cannon work. It kind of the cannon sucks a little bit because it doesn't. I was talking to Perrin about it today or yesterday, and it's kind of like a sniper, but it does less damage, and it does no DP, and it's just as hard to hit somebody with. Like, because it's all you, and there's like, it has no range. Like absolutely none. I mean, it does have range, of course, but like, I mean, comparatively speaking, it's like fairly minimal. Like, I wouldn't be able to hit that drop ship from here. I wish I'd be able to. It'd be cool. But, you know, I can't. Oh man, that was my fault. That was my fault. I wonder if we're gonna get a drop ship. I mean, I'm honestly like almost better off like legitimately just using the SABR here. Almost. Okay, I'm out of ammo with it. But yeah, if we could get a dropship, that'd be pretty good. It'd just be nice to get in there. Heading back for ammo now. Look at all these little tanks. Uh-oh. So if you look at the bottom of the minimap, but right directly beneath Y, you see that the enemy team has deployed like a ship, which isn't good. So we need to deal with that. I'm just trying to figure out how big of a deal this is, because it looks like they didn't really coordinate this too much. I thought they had coordinated this a lot more than what they did, but it looks like they haven't, and they're not exactly rushing. So yeah, I thought this was gonna be a lot worse, but it's not. But we should still try and endeavor to take out that little spawn point. I tried no scoping it, but I mean, the Goku Cannon's a cool looking suit, don't get me wrong. Just in terms of the way it plays, it's a little bit questionable. Here's some people that are coming through here. Let's try and eliminate them. There's a Gelgoog ace. I mean, effectively, like, if I'm not going to use the cannon on this thing, it's just kind of like an SABR with a bazooka, and it's really all it is, which is pretty standard. But that's kind of okay, because, I mean, this is like 360 costs, so I'm not expecting too much from it anyway to begin with. I just wish it were a little bit more of a better suit when it comes to, you know, the cannon aspect of things. Now we could still lose this. You know, like this could get pretty dangerous, especially if our KD is not very good and we don't drop anything on 3. Okay, no. Alright, we took our shot, now we're gonna fall back. Because we've gone more or less as far as we could go. So, we're gonna head over toward Y. I don't feel like there's any immediate danger right now, like over here at top lane for the time being. I mean, I could be wrong. But I just really wish we could get a dropship right now going on 2. That's really important right now. I mean, like, because we need it. We need a. I think it's not hugely important, but it would help if we were able to get like center point, and we were actually able to like get a container or two. Wouldn't make the biggest difference of all time, but I mean, it would certainly help. Oh, we're dead. And it would at least put some pressure on them to sort of like actually begin reacting to stuff, rather than us just kind of like defending all the time, which is like effectively like what's going on right now, is we're just defending to everything. And we're defending to everything like very well, but we're still defending to everything nonetheless. And I feel like the KD isn't there too much as well either. This might be the moment where the game breaks right here actually though, because they just took 3 and there's no one here at 3. So yeah, well actually okay, a lot of people just redeployed very quickly. But yeah, I mean this whole situation honestly could be like very much so alleviated. Could be very much so alleviated if we could take 2, or just put a supply ship down so we could actually begin taking 2. Like, I don't know why we haven't put a supply ship down yet, because we really should be. If we did, then that would change the complexion of the game, and that would change the complexion of the other teams' sort of like movements and stuff. Because right now they're basically free to do whatever they want. We're not doing anything. We're just kind of like defending and reacting to what they're doing, which isn't necessarily a bad strategy in and of itself, but like we need to be a little bit more proactive. And I just, their KD's like really high as well. Jeez, is that a teammate right there? Okay, yeah, it is. And that gold frame right there. Come on, take him out. No, that gold frame got messed up. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, it just, I really think that putting a drop ship down there is gonna do us a lot of good right now. But basically, real quick, since I'm just repairing right now, the way this map works is, so this is Odessa Coast, and Odessa Coast is a pretty linear map, right? I mean, like every map in this game is pretty linear, but basically you just have the 3 lanes, and then bottom lane is like, that's the rushing lane that people just kind of like rush down now in the game. Like, you spawn in the beginning of the map, and more often than not, like more than 50% of your team is probably going to be going down bottom lane. Their team is going to be attacking your base, and your team is going to be attacking their base, and that's pretty much what the bottom lane is, and that's pretty much what this map is. And I mean, I've seen this map being won within like a matter of minutes. I've seen this map being, you know, won like in less than a minute. Like, this map can go by very quickly depending on how coordinated the teams are, or looks like they're going X here. So I mean, this map could go by very quickly depending on, like, you know, the circumstances and the situation and stuff. Oh, that's really bad. We need people like X right away. Somebody got in. Okay, now what we need to do is we got to go back to Y. And again, this is our team reacting toward things, and I could see us losing this game eventually if we're not careful, or if the other team were just a little bit more aggressive. Like, It can happen, man, because we're just not, and this could be so avoided. Like if we just go ahead and we put some distance between ourselves and just kind of like, because we could legitimately throw, like, if you could think about, I don't know, like we could throw a ball right over at 2 and like be like, okay, this is where the front line's gonna be, and the front line's gonna be at 2, right? And we could push the enemy back and like delay them for a minute or two. That's what we could do. We have that in our power, and yet for whatever reason we're just not exercising that power. I mean, I don't think I have the ability to do it. I don't. But yeah, because again, you could see how, the enemy team, they move on from here, and especially since honestly we don't really have any rats right now doing anything either, so it's like pretty much all KD. And get that Sazabi down. Now some of us are gonna have to go back toward Y. Okay, somebody's laying down some orders. So, which is good, but again, we're gonna have to react rather than actually doing too much. So this guy wants to go 430 AB. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, that's good. That's good actually. That's good. That's really good. It's a really good play. So now this is gonna force them back. And that decision could win us the game right now. Like even if they don't get on point, which I think maybe one person might. There's gonna be some people are gonna get on point, I think. Well, not on point, but they're gonna do some base damage. It's gonna be really good. You see, now we've pushed the other team back a little bit. We've delayed them slightly. We've caused them some base damage. We've turned the game a little bit on its head, in the sense that we're no longer acting. We're no longer reacting. We're actually acting. I'm gonna get out of here so I can fall back a little bit. I'm just gonna fall back to Y. I'm gonna fall back to Y with the Wing Gundam, because I don't need to be healing anymore. I mean, I could be, so I could get more points, but I think we're gonna win the game. No. Oh man. But yeah, I mean that should be game now. I mean, other teams at low enough health, and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. That's kind of about it. But as I was saying, I mean, yeah, this game's pretty much like 90% base rushes. At least in the beginning. Once the bases are destroyed, once you get through the initial rush, the game kind of like turns out fairly normal. But until then, you're you're kind of like dealing with base rushes and stuff like that. So fall back a little bit. Our teammates are gonna spawn in, and we can push up with their support, but we don't want to get cut out too far, because people are gonna push, and they're gonna try and get a kill any way they can, even if that means overextending themselves just a little bit. They'll try and get away with it, and sometimes they'll get punished for it, and sometimes they will get away with it. If I could get a hit, no, I can't. Right, that's okay. Just avoid that Dynamis right there, trying to snipe, and Dynamis is on this map are really dangerous. So, but yeah, I mean, I think that should be game. I mean, unless the other team has like any real like major tricks up their sleeves, this really should be game. And we don't even really need to get away from here. We can just kind of like continue pushing on in this lane and fight some delaying actions to kind of prevent them from pushing up a little bit more or taking the point. I'm sorry for that Phantom. I couldn't kill that guy fast enough to give him a little bit of a boost. But we have another rat at B right there, so. They might come a little bit Y, but I think, I mean, I trust my teammates enough to be able to kind of come in here and deal with, you know, 18 seconds. We'll see. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Yeah, so we're good. Um, yeah, I just got a little bit worried there because I was like, man, you know, we gotta get that point, but or we gotta put something down on two. And sometimes like there, it's not always about like actually going in and taking two. It's just about sort of, you know, either what we saw there, which was, you know, putting the ship down and then having people kind of like go out from there to other locations, or putting it there and just focusing the other team's attention back further into their own half of the game, right, or their own half of the map, rather than really basically forcing them to react to what we're doing, rather than them being able to have free reign and do what they really want to do. Um, it's sort of like as a spoiling attack, right? If they're going to make an attack, we sort of like ruin or delay their plans a little bit by making a plan of our own, and coordinating that pretty well, which is what happened there. So all in all, it was a good game. Unfortunately, again, Galgug Cannon didn't shine through as much as what we would have liked, but it's okay. There will be other opportunities to use it. So, did I say O2 already? I don't know if I said O2 already. I might have. I'm not sure. No, it doesn't look like I did. Okay, cool. So, anyway, that's the gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We didn't get a container, so we'll have to get one in the next match. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys later. Thanks.